Good morning. It is 6:20 in the morning. I'm so tired. I haven't even been to sleep. We went to bed about 10:30, I suppose. I have got the most awful insomnia. Oh my gosh. I mean, I get it anyway. I've had it for years anyway. But, sometimes I do nod off and I'm able to get a few hours sleep and wake up again and then, nod off again. But, last night, I'm yawning because I'm so tired, but I just can't drop off to sleep. About 4:00, I decided to take one of my sort of stronger painkillers because pain in my back and my legs and everything was so bad. Couldn't relax. So I took that, and then it's kind of about 5-ish, I noticed that I was more relaxed. And a couple of times I sort of did the whole head thing. But I woke myself straight back up again. But I thought I'll just come downstairs, have a cup of tea. Oh, I never know, I might be able to. If I feel tired, like I feel like I'm going to go to sleep, I'll go back up to bed. But it's funny, because let me move you there a little bit. Let me balance you on there for a bit. There we go. We went to I had my asthma review just not long before Christmas, a couple of weeks before Christmas, I suppose. And she sort of said to me, are you sleeping? And I'm like, no, I'm terrible, really can't. Nothing's changed, I just can't sleep. And it's not like I'm even menopausal anymore because I'm way through that now. And we sort of talked about it, and she said, obviously, because of everything going on with me, sort of all the various illnesses that I've got, etc., she said, your body's not having time to repair and to heal or anything like that. That's why you're totally exhausted all of the time. So she suggested that I sort of just talk to the doctor and maybe just sort of try like a little sleeping tablet or something to get me into more of a routine to going to sleep, so that I get a good night's sleep and I can function sort of better in the day. I don't know how I feel about it though. That's the trouble. I haven't done it yet. I did say to her, I will, yeah. But I just take so many tablets anyway. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, what do you think? Would you do it? I know sleep's really important, isn't it? But yeah, I'm one of these people that if I've got things on my mind, whether it's good, bad or indifferent, it doesn't matter what it is, I have like a whole house party going on in my mind. I mean, it's like when I had my recent surgery to have the ovarian cysts all removed. After the day after surgery, the anaesthetist came round to see me and said to me, what was the last thing I remembered? What was the first thing I remembered from before going under anaesthetic? And he said, because they had a terrible job trying to get me off to sleep. And if you're having a long surgery, they put a thing on your head, sort of on your forehead, that they can read all the activity that's going on in your brain to make sure that you are sort of under properly. And he said, we had a job getting you off to sleep. He said, as soon as we thought, right, okay, we're here now, she's gone off to sleep properly, no, your activity in your brain just started up again. And he said, do you remember anything? And I said, I don't remember anything at all. No, it was just like it was over and done within a minute, as far as I was concerned. And he said, if you over the next 3 months, if you suffer any, if you remember anything, he said, or you get any flashbacks to anything, then he said, give us a call and we'll talk you through things. And I was like, okay, but can you not tell me? I don't want to know anything, because I don't want to then start imagining that I remember something. So I don't know what that was all about at all. But he said, I'm telling you this because you need to know for future reference, should you have any more surgeries, you know, or need anaesthetic, that it took us a long time to get you off to sleep. I was like, oh, crikey, just another thing to add to the flipping bow, isn't it? But yeah, that's what my brain is like. It's on the go all of the time. Strange. Anyway, I thought I'd come down, touch base, make myself a cup of tea, might watch a bit of telly, see if that makes me drop off. And that's it, isn't it? You know, like when you share a bedroom, like with, you know, obviously with Chris, my husband, probably if I had my own room or something, I probably would put the TV on and then, or have the light on to like read a book. But when you share a bed, you know, or your bedroom with your partner, then you don't want to keep them awake either. So yeah, I'll just see how the day goes, and I'll come back and touch base with you a bit later. So I'm going to have my cuppa, stick something on the old box, and hopefully I'll feel like dozing off and I'll toddle back upstairs to bed again. So I'll catch you in a little bit. Good morning, everyone, and it is a different day. It's, what day is it? I can't remember. What day is it? Tuesday, the 8th of January today. Yeah. So I've just done a video, just filmed a video for a collaboration for some jewellery. So keep an eye out for that, because I think that will probably be on my channel just after this. Could be before. So you may have already seen it. If you haven't seen it, then have a look at it, because the pieces are stunning at such a great price. Wow. Anyway, how are you all? I slept a bit better actually last night, I have to confess, but I did take like one of my tablets that I try not to take. It's not a sleeping tablet, it's like for pain relief, but I did try not to take it, but I did. And so it doesn't help me sleep, but what it does is it kind of relaxes me, or it, like, because it helps with the pain situation, it's easier to feel more comfortable. So I had that couple of hours before I went to bed, because, you know, needs time to kind of get in the system and start working. So yeah, I thought I'd just sort of come on really and say hi and just update you on sleep situation. What else have I got? I've got blood tests again on Friday. Oh, yesterday I took some more clothes from in the other room in there, and sort of clothes I just haven't worn for ages, and I've popped them on Vinted. They're all on Vinted now, so I've done that. I've still got to go through my drawers and everything. I've got other things that I know I still want to put on Vinted. If they don't sell after a while, then I'll just donate it all to the charity shop. That's what I always do. I leave it there for a bit, and then I just think, you know, just give it to the charity shop, because The only thing is, I know that pieces will go from the price that they charge in charity shops now is going to be more expensive, probably, than what I sell it for on Vinted, which is a little annoying because charity shops have got kind of quite expensive now, and I think people would buy more if it was just reduced a bit. I mean, obviously if the price isn't a big issue for you, then that's fine, but if genuinely you need to go to the charity shop for you know, something reasonably priced, they often like increase the prices a little bit right now. All wet, a bit dry then. When I was going through all the clothes as well, I took some of my sea salt dresses. I've got quite a few sea salt dresses. I love them. The fabric is amazing. They feel so comfortable. They are just beautiful, very feminine. And I took some of them down from the hanger in there, the rail, because several of them are just way too long for me. That is the only problem. They do a petite range, but you can't always find your actual size in the petite range, so that would be shorter, but like the arms and everything fit beautifully. It's just the length, because I'm only 5 foot, so I do struggle with the length of a lot of the pieces. Some of them are absolutely fine. It depends on if I'm buying a longer, like more of a midi dress, then it's like a maxi on me. So I just sat and I took up, I think I did 3 dresses last night, and I've taken them all up by 4 inches, and I've still got 3, I think, to do, which I will crack on with today, so then I can start wearing them. I have worn them. I have worn some of them. A couple I haven't, but I have worn the majority of them. But it just annoys me that they're so long, because I don't always want to be in a, you know, in a maxi. I want it to be like midi, where it's meant to be. So at least you can sort of see if I've got boots on or something, you know. So I'm going to do that today. Nothing else really planned today at all. No, don't think so. It's just kind of a get on with it and see what happens. I'm like a bit of a floating head, aren't I? Let me just move you back. There we go, that's better. I was like a floating head there. So I'm gonna just pop these pieces of jewellery away. I'm not gonna show you. Go and have a little peek. They're beautiful. So, how are you all? Have you got all your decks down yet? Mine are. Thankfully, they are. Although, I keep looking, thinking, I'm sure I'm going to find one somewhere, because you generally do, don't you? You know, you sort of like suddenly pass some, I think, oh, a Christmas decoration. How annoying. I'm going to put some of my perfume on that I had from Chris for Christmas. This is the Levi's Belle by Lancôme. And it smells beautiful, and of course it's got sparkle. Why wouldn't it have sparkle? Oh, I just love it so much. So beautiful. And just look at the bottle. So pretty. But I do keep this one in the box for the moment anyway. So now I smell gorgeous and nowhere to go. Going anyway today. I might pop Dave, my robot hoover, around downstairs. Everywhere's pretty tidy. I mean, there's always jobs that you can get on and do, aren't there? But I kind of want to sit and do the dresses so that I can wear them. So that's going to take my priority today. I think I'm going to do like a chicken curry tonight for dinner. Yeah, so I might share that when I do it, because it's the simplest one that I shared it like when I did one of my, I don't think it was my Vlogmas one, like using up the turkey, and I made this really simple curry that tastes just like the curries that you get in the Chinese takeaway. So if that's your sort of thing, then just sort of, you know, have a look and just, you know, I'm going to share with you how I put it together. It's the simplest thing in the world. There is no cooking skills involved whatsoever in it. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go downstairs, have a coffee, have breakfast because I haven't had any yet, and I'll touch base with you a little bit later. See you in a minute. In your time anyway. I meant to share this with you actually. So this is from Avon, and it is the Makeup and Care Serum Foundation with a radiant finish with SPF 30. I've had this ages and I've only used it a couple of times. So I've used it today, but I haven't used it all over my face. I've just used it kind of around like the T-zone area. And I just wondered what you think of it. You know, it's 30 mils. And I do have a little Avon shop online if you go down to the description box if you want to have a look to see what they've got, because obviously it comes in lots of different colours. And can't remember what colour this is. Does it say? I don't know if that's like 140p, if that's it. I'm not really sure. I can't see an actual colour. But anyway, it is really nice. I'm just going to make the, start to chop the onions and everything to make the curry for tonight. Some mushrooms I need to use up, so I'm going to use those as well. I'm going to firstly go in and chop up these onions. But like your typical sort of Chinese curry, I don't want it small, I want them quite sort of chunky-ish. If I had any brown onions left, I'd use those, but I don't. So I'm just using these. This is what I've got left, and I'll have to get some more onions. And I'm going to get them into the frying pan and start to sort of cook whilst I cut the chicken up. There we go. Goes in. And now to put in as well. I can fry them off at the same time. Chris adores the stalks from the mushrooms. Just going to quickly take the outside off of these. These are chestnut mushrooms, and I want to use them. I wouldn't normally put the mushrooms in, but I want to use them. I'm sure they taste good anyway. Right, gonna slice up the chicken. It smells so good. so I put some pepper in here as well. Just going to put a little bit of garlic, granules, that's the one, in here. And a little bit of the Maggie's sauce that I've been using lately. So I put some garlic granules in, and some peas, frozen peas. This is the Maggie's liquid seasoning that I use in most things these days. Everything I used to use was the sauce for, I now use this for. I've got both a hot one and one that isn't hot. But this is a curry, so it's going to be fine. Give it a stir. Once the chicken is all cooked, I will make up the curry sauce. Told you this is a cheap, very quick dinner, sort of Chinese style curry. Very quick. It's very similar to doing the Mayflower curry sauce that you can get in B&M. But this is a little more sort of Chinese style as opposed to slightly different taste to the Mayflower one. Actually, I think that's pretty perfect actually. Don't think I need to add anything to that. So I'm just going to turn it down now. And this is what I use. It's just the Bisto curry sauce mix. It's like 99p or £1. Yeah, it is, yeah. And here we go. So here's my really quick cheats chicken Chinese curry. And some poppadoms.